second is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Taken down to the backfield.
That's a great play by the defense. There's nothing like a defense being able to slip off of a block, get into the backfield of the offense, and then make a play in the backfield to be able to create some momentum possibly for this defense.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 24. Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 6 on the tackle at the 23-yard line. Third down.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Go!
He wants it all, going long. Caught sideline, and he stays in.
Well, you give up too many passes like that, and the game will be done before you know it. They cannot let these receivers get behind them.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. And they make the stop at about the 35.
Very well-designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good game.
They line up in the jumbo set. Taken down as he works the left for a nice gain. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. Taken down around the 18-yard line.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
He makes it to the 18-yard line.
No gain on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Hands it off. Makes it out to about the 10.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
This is the 9th play of this drive. He did not get to the first down marker. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard. So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. You don't need 3 guesses to figure out what they're going to run right here on 4th and short. They'll run for it. Can't get there.
I'm not going to fault that decision. It was definitely a first down that they could have picked up. You want to be aggressive early on, even if it doesn't always work out.
You really can't say enough about this defense. 4th and short, and they really showed up on that play. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
He's under pressure, gets it out quick, and it's going the other way. And down he goes at the 16.
I just don't think he saw the defender, and he threw the ball right at him. That's what happens when you focus on one guy. You get tunnel vision.
From the 16-yard line. First down.
Red 2. Kill, kill, kill.
And he just gets rid of it.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Down. 41's coming. 41's Mike.
They hand it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
No gain.
Too easy, too easy.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 16.
3 down. 22, 22. Eyes on 22. Go.
Here's the halfback on the screen. Makes a move, and he's in for the touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. With a 3-play, 16-yard drive, and the result, 7 points. The score now, 7-0. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Stanford's loving this crowd support, and they get it week in and week out.
Well, that's one thing they can count on every single time they play in this stadium is creating an environment that's going to allow them to play with an edge on defense. Great start to this game. Now let's see if they can just continue that.
Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Makes it out to about the 33.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check, Mike 21. Check.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. They'll pick up a 1st down with that run from the halfback.
This young man ran with some purpose there and picked up 6 yards.
Eyes on 27. Check.
And he's tackled at about the 41.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
They're running it. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21.
Has some daylight. And he's taken down around the 49-yard line.
That's a gain of 8 on that play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. 1st down.
Tackle at about the 39-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 39-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Mike 14.
Receivers got it on the screen, and they push him out at the 31.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. 3rd down.
14's the Mike. 14's the Mike.
Tackle made around the 34-yard line. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
They'll call on the field goal unit. It has the distance, and he splits the uprights.
You know, I was wondering if he's going to get a chance to kick one of those. We saw him warming up from 60 yards before the game.
7-3, Stanford. They line up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. Tackle at the 20. They got into the end zone last time. Let's see if they can match that on this possession.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That brings them 2nd and 5.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. Stanford holds a 4-point lead. Steps up. They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line.
First down.
And he hits him hard at the 49-yard line.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
From the 49-yard line, it's first down. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's a counter, losing yards.
No gain. That makes it second and 10.
Throws complete. He's got room to work. Brought down at the 39. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39. And he's immediately tackled. Over the middle, got his tight end.
That makes it second and 2.
They come out in a goal line set. Run right and hit in the backfield.
The offensive line needs to do a better job of not only handling the defensive linemen, but getting up to the linebackers. That way the ball carriers will have a little bit more room to get to that second level.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. Stanford is up by 4. And he's level at the 21. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Nice run there.
That makes it second and 6.
From the 17-yard line. Second down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gaining 4 yards. That'll bring up third and 2.
This is the 11th play of this drive. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Just throws this one away. And this is the 13th play of this drive. Nice run up the middle.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
We're through one quarter. Stanford's up by 4. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2. Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field. Heading for the corner. Touchdown, Cardinals. And he tacks on the extra point. Bailey ready to kick. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings him second and 5.
Here we go.
Got the corner. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
That makes it second and 8.
He's at the 40. Makes it to the 34. Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line. Loss of a yard.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
From the 35-yard line, it's second down. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception. What's ironic about that from going to the meetings the other day is that this guy's been telling the coaches he wants to play some wide receiver. You wonder why you're not playing wide receiver? Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
They go with a screen here, and the halfback's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. Kicks away, and it's good.
Great snap and a perfect hold, and he just had an awesome follow-through. Everything went right there on that long field goal.
14-6, Stanford. Oregon is lining up to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 1. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Stanford is up by 8.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings us second and 9.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Feeds it to the back. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
No gain on the play. That'll make it third and 9.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Right. Check three. Let's go.
Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. He gets hit out of bounds. Right around the 36-yard line. From their own 36-yard line. First down. He's taken down right around the 46-yard line.
That'll make it second and inches.
Two times. Three down. Mike 41. You got a wedge now.
And they make the stop at the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line, first down. And he throws it away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts.
Wilson was the intended receiver on the play.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. Stanford up by 8. And down he goes around the 36-yard line. Stanford can make this a two-possession game with this field goal. The kick is up, and he nails the long field goal. Bailey has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
You know, this offense is doing a pretty good job moving the football. The problem is they're not coming up with touchdowns. The offensive coordinator who's been up here next to us, Brad, in the booth next to us, he's actually just taken off his headsets, and I think he's going down to the field to be next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them to realize how important it is to finish these drives.
And he tackles him hard at the 33.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
He's knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line.
First down.
Got an opening. He's at midfield, knocked out of bounds at about the 45. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
That's a great tackle at the 46.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful of the play-action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 46.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
There he goes. And he's tackled right around the 34.
Gain of 12 on the play. First down.
Mike 14, Mike 14. Roger, Roger.
He makes it to the 32-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
He launches one for the end zone. Almost picked off. Third down, and they need to get it to the 24. Slings it. And he's taken down right around the 32-yard line.
That brings us 4th and 7.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. He gets it up, and he just drilled it from long range. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. From his own goal line, he's to the 20. Gets to about the 24-yard line. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Stanford holds an 8-point advantage. Tackle around the 26-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 26. Here's the give. Gets to about the 27-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. Third down.
He's on the run. Tackle made at the 34.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 4th and inches.
Red is back deep to return. Booming kick. He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 38-yard line.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
They'll get him for a loss.
More plays like this, and the coaching staff is going to need to change up the blocking scheme. You can't allow the defense to play in your backfield.
2 minutes left in the half. Oregon's going to take their first time out of the half. They'll bring him down to the 37-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That brings us 3rd and 12.
Let's go! Bring that down! Bring
He sails it long. Can't connect.
That pass didn't look exactly right when it left his hand. Sometimes you don't get a great grip on the ball, and it comes out a little wobbly.
Wilson will be the return man. Wilson takes it to 21, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
Stanford is up by 8. Brought down around the 45-yard line. From their own 45-yard line, it's first down. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. So they go to the air and pick up 6.
You get 6 yards, and that makes picking up the first down very reasonable.
Throws incomplete, broken up. So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. He's going to try and scramble. And he's level at the 49-yard line.
No gain. That brings us 4th and 3.
Trying to change the field position with his kick. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line.
That brings us 2nd and 8.
From their own 21-yard line, 2nd down. We've played a half. The Cardinal lead 17-9.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. We've been looking forward to this game all week, and it has lived up to billing. A close game. You feel like that it's going to be a great second half, and boy, we've got the perfect guys in the booth. What a reward today for Nestler and Herbstreit to get this game.
Well, you know, it's not a secret, Reese. They get the best game every week that we think's on the schedule, right? So they got this great. It's great. It's close. It's going back and forth. I mean, What a treat to watch one of the best games of the year just unfolding in front of us. And more importantly, to hear the silky smooth sounds of Kirk Herbstreit and Brad Nessler. Does it get any better?
Just about time to get you back out for the second half. Brad and Kirk will be along in just a second. You're looking forward to keeping an eye on everything around the country here. Got a lot of good games going.
We're locked and loaded. We got all the big screens going. You're going to be looking to hand out some helmet stickers later? We're loaded, man.
I'll try. You think you can keep on your shoes in the second half?
I'll try to. Are they stinky?
Yes. Brad and Kirk, you're at a safe distance. Take it away.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Stanford's the type of team, when you look at them, it looks like their defense sort of just feeds off itself.
I think the energy is there, Brad, but I think it really starts up front with their defensive line and their linebackers, the way they're being able to just win the battle at the line of scrimmage. I think it's giving them confidence, and it's allowing them to play more downhill where they can attack this offense.
Gets out to around the 35.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Here we go.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
That brings up second and 1.
He makes his way to about the 48.
Gain of 8 on the play. First down.
Three down. Mike 14.
On play action, he'll scramble. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. He scrambled and picked up a couple of yards.
This guy is very physical, and he does a good job of taking on blockers.
Throws it in a hurry, and he's hit immediately. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 38. And a quick throw, and he hits him hard at the 45-yard line.
That makes it fourth and 8.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Oh, excellent punt. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20.
It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold?
Stanford up by 8. And they hit him in the backfield.
Loss of 3 on the play. That brings up second and 13.
From their own 17-yard line, it's second down.
Mike 41. Mike 41. 28.
Quick throw out to the receiver. He's taken down at the 25-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Setting up blockers, a running back's got it on the screen. He goes out of bounds at the 33-yard line. From their own 33-yard line. First down. Throws this one out to the left. This one is incomplete.
That makes it second and 10.
Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
You know, Brad, that's the second 3rd down that they've been able to convert on this drive. And this offense right now has really showed a lot of poise and been able to hold on to the football and try to maintain this drive.
Fires out to his wideout. And he is drilled at the 38.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
Stanford holds an 8-point advantage. Nice run there. It's the 9th play of the drive. First down, Greg. And he's immediately tackled. 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. And they make the stop right around the 30.
Call a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Watch the run, watch the run.
Run play, and he'll lose yards.
On the run. That is a loss of 2 yards. That brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 18.
3 down, 3 down. 35's the Mike.
He heaves it to the end zone. He caught it for the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. Bailey is lined up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 29-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. And down he goes at the 37.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Great night. Motion.
He's into the open field. He's at midfield. At the 30. To the 20. And he's finally shoved out at the 11.
Gain of 52 yards. First down.
They try him again, and this time they've got him in the backfield. Now he tries to buy some time. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. 3rd down.
He's in for the score, and they're back in it. And he adds the extra point. A nice 5-play, 71-yard drive, and they put up 7 points.
And Brad, right now, the offensive line just winning the battle in the trenches, opening up some big running lanes.
So our score, 24-16. He's to the 20.
They'll bring him down at the 23-yard line. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Stanford is up by 8.
But you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Three down. 22, 22. Eyes on 22. Check. Disco Raver.
Here's a screen pass, gets it to the back, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 39. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Under heavy pressure. And he's sacked.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
So that sack sets him back a little bit now. They're looking at 2nd and 13.
Mike 41. Check out. Motion.
There's a strike complete, and he's down.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Short pass to the left. Steps out of bounds at the 47. Red back deep to return. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
He's out to the 30. He makes his way to about the 38.
Call it a gain of 18 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here's the halfback. And he's taken down around the 38-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Tackle made at about the 41. So with 1 quarter remaining, the Cardinal lead 24-16. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter. They've got the lead, and they come up with a big stop, and it looks like they're going to get the football back. Wilson is back deep to return the punt. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. This is a pretty crucial series right here. With things being so tight, your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. Stanford up by 8. And he's tackled after positive yardage. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Catches it, and he's looking for more. They'll bring him down around the 42-yard line. Good open field tackle. From the 46-yard line, it's first down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Receiver, it's the sophomore. Brought down around the 10-yard line.
That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. And he tackles him hard at the 9-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Stanford holds an 8-point advantage. Here's the pitch, and now the ball is free. And the offense picks it up. Tackle at the 11-yard line. Kirk, what do they need to do to finish this game off?
At this stage in the fourth quarter, they have to do a better job of protecting the football. It's got to be priority number 1. But as we almost saw right there, anything can happen.
It's 3rd and goal from the 10. They'll probably look to the air here.
3 down. Mike 35, Mike 35.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That brings up 4th and goal.
Kicks away, and it's good. They line up to kick this one away. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive broke down, and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? Tackled after a decent pickup.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. He gets hit out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. First down.
3 down. Mike 14, Mike 14.
Fakes it, and the quarterback scrambles. He's tackled at the 39-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Gets out to around the 48. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
Makes it to the 37.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 14 to Mike. I got one.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Watch the run, watch the run.
He's tackled in the open field. The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
False start, offense.
They'll give this one another try after the flag.
And on third down, too. That's when you don't want those kind of things to happen.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 27. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice gain.
Here he goes. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Dive. Gets 6 yards on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Let's go.
Makes it to the 8.
That's a gain of 8 on the play.
Let's go, T.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy seems to make things happen no matter what kind of space he has to work with. All he needs is a little crease of daylight and forget about it.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
98 wins.
And they won't get the 2. It was an 11-play, 79-yard drive, but the failed 2-point conversion keeps it a 6-point score.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running backs.
So the score now, 27-22. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way.
Be down. Mike 41. Mike 41.
He takes it right side for a good game.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 29-yard line, it's 2nd down.
You're down. 2 4 step. 2 47.
He's taken down around the 27-yard line.
Loss of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 27. Just over 2 minutes in the game.
Here's the set. Here's the set. Go.
Setting up blockers, the running back's got it on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds around the 34-yard line.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Red is back awaiting the punt. Booming kick. He's out to the 30, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. He throws a dart to the left. Oh, he had the pick, and he dropped it.
Johnson's intended receiver right there.
From their own 30-yard line. 2nd down.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
Ready. 180. Wide. 80.
up the middle for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. First down.
And they make the stop at the 46.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
Just over a minute left. And down he goes, right around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
Ready. Green 95. Green 95.
Going to go across the middle, caught. And he's tackled right around the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line, first down.
Set. 980. Right. 80.
Gets to about the 14-yard line. Oregon will have one timeout remaining. This is the 8th play of this drive. Caught a big hit there to stop him. Well, a lot of frustration by that offense, but you've got to give the defense credit for coming up with a stop in this quarter in a game this close. So they're going to go for it here.
Mike 14. Mike 14.
Here comes the pressure. So the play of the day, 4th and ball game, and the defense comes up with the stop of the day and what will be the win. Late in the 4th quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. The Ducks using their 3rd and last timeout.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Gains his way to the 23-yard line. They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. We had a fight to the finish here today. Stanford 27, Oregon 22. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.